Imagine you're building a pizza factory. Each pizza can have different sets of toppings, crusts, and etc. More than that, each pizza could be missing one of the above things. It may be missing pepperoni, it may be missing cheese. Ordinarily in software, you could design this as a bunch of implementations of the pizza class, a subclass for every combination of pizza class, or you could have one pizza class with a giant constructor. What if I told you there's a better way? Instead of having one assembly line for each combination of pizza, we could have one assembly line that knows how to assemble all the different types of pizza, and it only uses the pieces of the builder when it needs them. This is where the builder pattern comes in. The builder pattern is a software design pattern that says you should move all the object construction code out of its own class into a builder class. With the builder pattern, you first need to create an interface that has the methods to build it out. So for a pizza, you would have things such as set pepperoni, set cheese, set crust, and then from this builder, we can implement some classes that actually build upon it. So the things that build upon those classes are called directors. Directors are in charge of building the different types of objects. So if you have a veggie pizza you want to build, you would build a veggie pizza director. It would call the methods that build the appropriate pizza, and you might have a cheeseless pizza that calls the appropriate methods like set cheese false to create the cheeseless pizza. Now we've talked about this pattern, let's go ahead and build it in TypeScript. So you can see I've actually scaffolded out the builder pattern in TypeScript here. You can see that I have the pizza builder interface, which has the only required method, which is set crust, takes a boolean and returns back this generic T. In this case, it's going to return back the builder. You can see that we have the pizza builder class, and this implements the interface. And you can see that our generic type we're going to return back is pizza builder. You can see that I've had some properties here. So we have the required crust property and the other optional property. And then on top of this, we built a bunch of setters. So you can actually set the values from outside the class. And this actually is an alternative to, again, needing a huge constructor because we can invert the role here to that builder class. And the last thing we have is a build function. And this actually will return the instantiated pizza from the values. You can see we return new pizza this. So now to actually do anything with this, we go back to the director class. And we can actually see that we have a few methods here. We have make veggie pizza. It uses the pizza builder. It sets the crust. It sets the veggies and it builds it. And we have a pepperoni pizza maker, which does the same thing. It sets the crust, the pepperoni, and cheese, and that builds it. You can see down here, we've actually run this in the index file up here to show what this creates. So this is a really abstract way to show how to use the builder pattern and how you can actually apply it. This can be applied to many scenarios. Maybe you're building cars, maybe you're building sound drivers for your game, whatever it may be. The builder pattern is a very powerful pattern that's used in many languages, and it inverts the control from having a million different constructor properties to having just a few method calls where needed. If you like this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.